I know the downtown location, but where's this one with the Big Ben here?
So that one's Orlando.
Okay.
So
man, he's expanded. Wow. Orlando.
We have.
Look at that.
We have quite a few Yeomans.
God, that is so detailed.
That tower of Big Ben is considered 93% accurate.
Wow.
We got a laser scan. This is the next picture coming. It's a great picture. We had a.
Can you click that and hold on that one? Look at that thing.
It's 93. I know this because we had to deal with it. It's a foam extrusion that's laser cut because the whole building, Big Ben, was scanned. And then they carved every piece. I'm not kidding when I say you can see the pupils on the gargoyle's eyes if you get close enough to it. It's that accurate.
Amazing.
It is accurate. And it's obviously a scale difference. It's significantly smaller.
That's incredible.
But
now, is this something that you came to your client and said, hey, if you want the Big Ben, here's the idea?
So this was the first Yeomans we did outside of Tampa.
That close up. There's a close up picture of the Big Ben.
Yeah. So interesting story. We had already had this building developed. We did 3 buildings on this. We did Yeoman's, then we did a Ford's garage. We actually did the whole main circle of this development. And we're currently working again on that development with the developer. But we started developing the building, and you're like, what if we put a tower on this? I was like, what are you talking about? We were in permitting. Like, we already had the building done. And he goes, I'd like to do something iconic because there's nothing out there that's really tall. And when you pull in, and there's this expression on the backside, it's just all flat. What if we built something tall? I said, how tall are you talking about? What's tall? I don't know, 40 feet. I said, well, the building's already like 25 feet tall. You're only talking about like 15 feet. Yeah, no problem. We can do it. Then we start doing it. And I remember meeting with Mark, and I'm like, we built like the first square. And I'm like, yeah, this is about 40, 45 feet here. He goes, can we do another one? I'm like, you mean like a whole nother? Yeah. Ooh, maybe? And he goes, all right, well, how tall can we go? I said, well, how tall do you want to go? I think the tallest part of that's almost like 82 feet. I'm like, we can get up there, but it's going to be challenging. We have to bring in some steel. He's like, all right, show me what it look like. And like, I think like the peak up there, but it was completely an organic process. And so many, honestly, if you talk to teams that work on projects, very rarely is it, I'm here and I'm getting there. It's a path. We call it a process because it is a process. You start here, and then someone joins the meeting that says, have you thought of this? And then it slightly diverts. And then someone else comes and says, what about that? And you say, oh, great idea. And it diverts. So very rarely, and I've done this for a while now. You can see I don't have a lot of hair in my head, but very rarely is it like A to I don't know, F. It's usually this zigzag organic process because it's a collaborative process. The IT comes guy and says something like, oh, wow, what if we expose that? And you could see the conduit running through space. So every person and every part of the client that works on one of these design projects that's unique like this, they're a major designer on the project. That's what a lot of people don't realize. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to meet with an architect. They're going to tell me what to do. No. Part of our job is to sit with you, to get your ideas out. And you are as much a part of the design process as we are. We tend to be more of a conduit because we're going to ask you questions that bring things out. Because, it's the same thing. You know a little bit about construction. So our job is to say, well, we can do this. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Well, we can do that for you if you want to. Oh, wow. I don't know. So part of it is to open your eyes to new ideas, and then it really is a collaborative process. With Mark, with the first Yeomans in downtown, we sat with him and Tara Matheny, who's actually working for Franklin Development up here, and they literally gave us about 100 ideas. I'm not joking, like 100. Like they had found all these amazing ideas, and they gave us like a table full of these wonderful ideas. Like, okay, wow, we can't use all those. We're going to find a way to take like 10 to 12 of the best of yours and try to merge them together. Because if you go in the downtown one, it's like sensory overload. There's then there's the murals, and I'm telling you, that's only like 8% of the ideas that we met with them about. If you can imagine, would have been like if we'd use all of them, right? So our job was to filter, like, okay, that would work with this, and let's put those two together. And then, oh, you want to make a floor that looks like old-fashioned London as we're walking through. Okay, well, let's do that here. The room in the back, I don't know if you've been in the rack, the whole room is one big light fixture. It's a Union Jack upside-down light fixture chandelier. There's an image in there. It's an amazing space. It's a private room. We said, well, we have a Union Jack on the back wall. What if we made the whole ceiling one big light fixture with like Edison bulbs, and it's like a big Union Jack? Oh, that's cool. Can we do that? Sure, we can do it. And it's all these. It evolves. It's never this one-time static element. The design process is so collaborative that we could have someone walk into the room, throw an idea on the table, and wow, the whole project changed. Like, so that's the fun part for us.